Happy Thumbs Gaming. Big show.
Hey everybody, it's Brian with Happy Thumbs Gaming. Today we're checking out Lego The Hobbit Free Roam. We're gonna go traipsing through Dol Guldur and take out the quests and grab the collectibles. So you can see we got 2 red bricks we're gonna come across, 8 mithrils, and we're gonna get a couple of characters, both of which are from the bad side, but that's no surprise because Dol Guldur is certainly not for the good peoples, if you know what I'm saying. So call in your caw and let's roll out. We're going to go ahead and start off with a Mithril Brick, and I'll go ahead and take this time right now. If you're new to Happy Thumbs, welcome. If you're an old schooler, welcome back. Either way, just a quick reminder that there are some quick links down below in the video description that will actually help you get to all of the collectibles, characters, items, all that stuff a lot faster. So maybe you've done this quest, you don't need it, go ahead and click the next one, and you can scan on through, and that'll certainly help you make it through a lot faster. So anyways, back to this one. This little chickie here, she is needing a favor of us, of course, and says a goat hair. I've got a question mark about that one as well, but essentially she is wanting us to watch her back. She has to go, and she's a little bit worried that she's going to get jumped, and as anyone who's walked through a dark alley at night knows, it's not necessarily the funnest of times. But there are some baddies that get her, so we're going to go ahead and protect her. A couple spiders attack over by the tree. Ours got stuck over there. It was kind of a funny angle. And regardless, she takes off as soon as we nail him, so we got to do some catching up here. Got to get out the mustard and catch up, you know what I'm saying? All right, a couple spideys coming at us. We ain't afraid of no spiders. Our friend is, though. Our friend Anya is terrified of spiders. In fact, she won't even call them spiders. I think I've mentioned this before, but she calls them toes. I'm not really sure why she named them toes, but she'd be like, oh my god, I can't go in there, there's a toe. Like, oh my god, I can't watch this, there's a toe on the screen. Is that a giant toe? She's hilarious. We love Anya. Anyways, more spideys come out, or more toes, depending on who you are. And we'll go ahead and keep on keeping on and follow her as she waddles her way. You know, somebody recently brought up that one of the main reasons they enjoy our videos is because I speed them up just ever so slightly, and it adds kind of a comedic feel to the way the characters bobble around. And I would have to agree that there is definitely a little bit of extra comedy going along with this sped up, but not too sped up though. All right, so looks like we got all the way here. We had a couple of sessions of baddies and took them all down successfully. So as a result, look at that, Mithril. Or Mithril, depending on who you are. It's funny, Lord of the Rings was very much Mithril. All the characters in this Hobbit series have all said Mithril. So I'm not sure where or what, but look at that. It took us way away. So we're going to use the old caw and travel back. I did cut some of that out just so you wouldn't have to watch me fly all the way back. But I did want to make note of the caw. So anyways. So we definitely sped our way back via Eagle, and now we're going to use our blue horse. Not sure if this is an enlarged Smurf horse or what's going down here, but there's definitely a little bit of peculiarness to a horse that is completely blue. But we can follow this, and it's going to take us all the way over to this door. And I got to be honest, I was 100% sure that we go in this door, but turns out that is not the case. Fooled you. As you can see, I edited that out. What's in there is a Blacksmith Design or schematic, so if you need that, go ahead and head in there. But by now, you should have all of those as per our recommendation, and it's hopefully you've completed all of the free play as well, because if you have all the treasures, you won't have to bounce around and go find things, and you'll automatically have what you need when requested. So this chick just needs some meat, giggity, and we're going to go ahead and give it to her. And yeah, not bad. So that was pretty easy. It was more of finding the joint. I thought for sure it was in that cave, but as I already mentioned, it was not. So she's awfully happy bouncing around, holding her hands together. But regardless, she kicks down with a Mithril Brick. So we'll go ahead and smile, thank her for her time, and roll out. Now this one was a little bit different as far as characters go. You get rushed by a series of orcs, and you got to take out these bad guys. Cha-cha, cha-cha, cha-cha. No armor's going to help you. That's right. Down for the count. Orc down. We're not worried. Look at this. I'm trying to target them, and they're all like dancing around and whatever. Anyways. Knock them down. Knock them down. Woohoo. And eventually, once you take them all out, Mr. Azog shows up, and you got to smack him around just a little bit before he finally says, all right, here you go. Hit the button, and you can purchase me to be your Lego slave. All right. Normally, we don't condone slavery, but when it comes to the character list, that's kind of what it is. We buy people for their time. I don't know. Maybe we're renting them. I don't know. Whatever it is, we've got them now, and we're moving along, Let's see here. Next Mithril Brick is up and over and around. We could probably take the shortcut and use the jump pads under the bridge to get to the top, but I'm not sure there's an easy way to actually get to that little platform up there, so we're going to go ahead and ride the horsey up and aroundsy. Now, all right, so I will say that as of this recording, we actually have completed all of the free roam stuff, and good news is that all those files seem to be non-corrupted, so we shouldn't be missing any more, kind of like the Rivendell. We're going to go back and play with the Rivendell stuff at some point. We got a new game coming out tomorrow. We're trying to get all these out today. Computer has finally started to cooperate since we bought a new one, and we're good to go. So hopefully we'll get all these out today. It's going to be a busy day for this guy. Who knows? Maybe you're watching this in like December of 2020, and you're looking back. I don't know, but they should all be out by now if it's December of 2020. All right, so there's 8 of these Morgul statues that you have to take out. Now, you can see I've already taken out 5 before I even drop down to that second level. It's definitely important that you start at the top and work your way down, just because it's easier to jump off the ledge as, I guess, opposed to climbing upstairs and running around. So definitely start at the top. If you need to watch that again, go back. There's a couple, 2 or 3 up high on that first platform, and actually 5, really, because you get that one on the ledge. And for once, I targeted the wrong mission here, too. So I targeted one, and I ended up walking right to the next one. But my bad on that. We'll get to that other one here in a second. But this guy is he's a little bit, speaking of wobbliness, he's saying he's a little bit scared, and he needs some help in this here cave. So we're going to follow him after he opens the door and jumps for joy a little bit. And I got to be honest, this confused me. In fact, I got really lucky and beat it. And I didn't even know how I beat it. And I didn't actually figure out what was going on until I was editing. So that's honest to gosh truth. And so what we're going to do here is basically he follows your movements. You push left, he goes left. You go right, he goes right. Except for it's opposite. So when you go right, he goes left. Can you see how that works? Now, you can actually walk him into fire by strategically walking certain ways. Or you can pin him up against the wall like I did and thrash him. So I got kind of lucky. It was a weird deal, and like I said, I totally lucked my way through this one. I didn't even know what I was doing. I was like, oh, whoo, got it. And I did have to edit some stuff out. There was some trial and error there of a couple minutes worth of failing. But it looked all right, though. It looked like I knew what I was doing, huh? But I got to be honest, I didn't. So, like I said, there's 2 ways. If you can walk him up against the wall and he can't attack you and you can attack him, that surely works. Otherwise, use the strategic walking methods to walk him into fire. All right, moving along to the next one. This one's actually going to guide us up and around into this other gateway. And here we can see we got a buddy standing right here that needs some help. Kind of a weird little lounge here. A lot of these areas are repeated, but this one is not. This one is very unique. I don't think I've seen this one at all yet, which is nice. All right, yeah, that's right. He's got some bat problems, and he's gone all batty, so we're going to take care of it. This was a little excessive, if you ask me. You have to take out 30 of these little bats. Like, I was expecting like a big, large bat that was going to be like, you know, troublesome. Nope, just a bunch of pain in the bats. You know what I'm saying? So here we go. We're just going to smash and spin to win, basically. Do whatever. Cha-cha-cha. Knock them all down. About an hour and a half later, you'll knock out 30 of them. And once you do, he goes, yeah, here you go. Here's a Mithril Brick. Actually, that's not what he says at all. He's very serious. And sounds kind of, he almost sounds unappreciative that we helped him. But he does kick down with a brick, so clearly there is a little bit of thankfulness there. Now, there are some studs and whatever. You can climb around and do this, but our advice is to go ahead and roll out and check your map. And if you look again, it looks like there is another quest right on inside there. So we're going to turn around and go right back inside. And would you look at that? There is. Now there's a Chicky in here. What's up, Chicky? And, yeah, she's telling us basically, yeah, she is confused just like we are, and she needs our help. But she keeps talking about these wizard walls. So she wants us to build one of them. So we're going to go ahead and use some Lego loot and some of our quick hands. And we're going to build up this crazy concoction here. I guess more commonly known as a wizard wall. So, yeah, I definitely enjoy the building, but it almost seems to get... I wouldn't say abused. It's not too repetitive, but by the end of the Lego game, I'm certainly done with these. And they need like one more or maybe two more little mini games that are similar to this, but are different, so they can kind of switch it up a little bit more. But nonetheless, we nailed it, got paid for it, got that out, and we'll get actually get a little tip here with another Mithril Brick. So after she yaps our ears off a little bit more, she kicks down, and then we can roll out. It's more of a battling ram than it is anything else, huh? All right, so now we're going to tag the Necromancer, and we did it from inside here, and if you noticed, he was not available. Like, he was not just hanging out here, so I'm not sure if you have to target him before he shows up or if it just coincidentally loaded up, but ironically, he cost you 66,666 studs, so kind of a little reference there, I would say, as I jump for joy, because you can see I got another bad friend. Woohoo! You see, I'm Sauron here, so he's excited to have the Necromancer, another fellow baddie to run around and do bad things with. I guess we don't really do. We're all about doing good as a bad guy, but he's happy that he's got another evil friend, I guess. All right, so we targeted a red brick and we started heading for it. And we're like, wait a minute, that's a long ways out. We better take a look at these other mithrils, and turns out there's a couple inside Dol Guldur as opposed to being around, even though it's all considered. But we're going to go ahead and head into this bottom cave, and here we are again. And honestly, we found ourselves in another one of these situations where we weren't quite sure what was going on. We still hadn't figured it out yet. So, again, we're going to need to use the smartness of, well, look at this. I found an alternative method, actually. Bring in your other character and stand him just shy of attack, and then bring your other character in and smack him around. So, fooled you! Little tag team action. Nothing like, like 1, 2, 3, 4, I declare thumb war, and then you pull in your index finger and you totally own the other thumb with your pointer finger. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what we just did there. We thumb warred him, and that's right. And can you tell the reference of the thumbs? I did that on purpose. Woohoo! All right, so here we are on the bridge. There is a little ledge. Remember before I mentioned that there was a little jump pad that you could get up? Well, I wasn't sure if you could get to this little ledge from that. It looks like there is a hobbit hole that's going to give you access to that, which looks like it's at the bottom there. But we can use the jump pad and jump all the way to the top and grab that Mithril Brick, which actually happens to be the last of the Mithrils. Now we just got a couple of reds. Ooh, purple! We'll take that purple stud, especially with our 960 times multiplier we got rocking. Now, we actually finally did get the last red brick, which was nice. That gives us the ×4, which ends up being the 3,640, I think, or 900. I don't know. Anyways, we got lots of stud multiplier going finally, but we got lots of farming to do because we beat the game and we still don't have that 10 billion studs. But moving along, this young gentleman here has requested the Mithril skull cap. So unfortunately, we did not have that right now, so we had to fly out to Bree and go do that. So we're going to head out right now and go do that. The good news is we edited all that out for you, and it looks like there's a little glitch on our preview window here. Hopefully that works out. Essentially, it doesn't matter if you missed 2 lines of dialogue of that buddy there, but it's, once you return the skull and give it to him, he will hand over the red brick. So maybe a bad edit, hopefully just a bad in my preview window, but regardless, I've acknowledged it, and it still gets the job done. So, all right, last but not least, one more red brick on the south side of Dol Guldur. We're going to ride our blue horsey one more time. And, of course, for whatever reason, we seem to be magnetized to those, what are they, the Morgul, I don't know, slates, the ones that make you go all slow. They're like little tombstones or something. I don't know. Anyways, you're going to head all the way back up and around, and it would appear as though you're going to go into that door, but you're not. You're going to go right above it and behind it, as you can see here. This one's actually going to give us the access to always loot rubies, and it's going to cost you 250k once you get the item that he's requested, which is the Mithril Wraith armor. Now, it's kind of funny because at the end here, he gets the armor and puts it on, and he's like, oh, now I can do all this awesomeness. And I try to attack him, and it's weird because I don't know if, like, the game prevented me from attacking him or if it was the armor, but, like, every time I attack him, I miss miserably. And, like, watch, 4 or 5 attempts here. Fail. And I finally just give up. But, yep, I return the armor and hand it over, and I get to pay another 250k to grab another red brick. So one quick look at the area to find out that it actually is totally Dunsky. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and roll out. A lot of you are tracking along with us, and we're getting pretty close to that 100%. Keep in mind that there will be a couple of trophy achievements, if you have not got them already, that we'll be doing probably videos for after we get done with the free roam. At least a couple of them are needed anyways. But the 100% is getting close, and to the yeah. Hey, head on over to Facebook, Twitter, comment, vote, subscribe down below. We definitely have like contests and things like that happening on our Facebook page. We have product reviews, game reviews, and things like that going on our website, HappyThumbsGaming.com. So come on by, and hey, if you want to show some love, we even got stickers available in our store. They are on super sale, and because of your guys' response to them being on sale, I think we might just roll with the sale price, at least for another month or two. So head on over and check them out, and make sure if you do get any of those, that you make sure you take some pictures of where you stick them so we can post them to our gallery. All right, to the yeah, that's going to be it. So as always, until next time. Highway to the sea zone. I know I've done that one before, but I've got nothing. I'm running out. I need some new creativity. You got some ideas? Drop them down below in the comments. Thanks again for hanging out. Much love. Sloop!